Okay, hi, this is Mike Hendrickson from Fluent 2014 in San Francisco. I'm here with Dave Carroll from Salesforce. Dave, how you doing?
Really good, thanks.
Really good. So is this a good conference for you?
Yeah, this is actually my first time at Fluent, and the thing that is good about this conference is that the people that are coming by are really super interested in more than our t-shirts. They want to find out what we're doing, they want to find out how it relates to what everyone else is doing, and we'll take the time to sit and talk to us for 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, so I'm going to be one of those guys. What do you do? What are you doing?
Yeah, what are we doing?
Here?
So Salesforce.com, we have a platform as a service offering that we're talking about here. We're not talking about CRM or service and support or marketing or anything like that. And the Salesforce, we call it the Salesforce1 Platform, and it consists of exact target marketing platform, the Heroku platform, as well as the Force.com platform.
Okay, so I'm a web developer,
Yep.
and what do I need to know about Salesforce to get involved with building an app for your platform?
So it's really easy to get started. I mean, our platform is broad. It does a lot of things, but you don't need to know everything that it does. What you really need to know is that we have some really fine, tested, matured APIs that you can use. The APIs allow you then to be a JavaScript developer, you can be a Ruby developer, whatever kind of web technologies that you want to use, you use our common REST APIs and away you go.
Okay, so you have a platform and an infrastructure built around web development.
Yeah. So Salesforce.com is a SaaS application, right? We were born on the web, we're staying on the web. You're not going to see any kind of hybrid from us. There's no such thing as an on-premise version of Salesforce, so it's all about the web. And when we ask developers to build business applications on our platform, we're asking them to build web apps, plain and simple. And so we give them a ton of tools to do that. We give them a lot of abstracted services, such as business logic on the back end. You can write database type triggers. We've obviously got the database on the back end. All kinds of really trusted security and certifications. A lot of our biggest customers allow us to become kind of their central platform for their IT shop, and they don't do that without, being able to trust us. And then, of course, on the Heroku side, for more general type of application development, not necessarily centered on business, maybe it's customer engagement where you're doing loyalty programs or something like that, it meshes really nicely with Salesforce with Heroku Connect, which allows synchronization between Postgres running on Heroku and the Force.com database on the back end.
So if I'm a web developer and I have an app already built, can I deploy it on Salesforce, or is there a way to make that happen?
Well, it depends. I mean, if you have an app already built, Salesforce is not like a Jetty server, for instance. That's probably a little bit of overkill. You could certainly deploy it on Heroku. If you were to deploy it on the Force.com, you might be able to do that, but you'd probably want to swap out the database side of it. Right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we have two technologies that support web developers on Force.com. One's Apex Code, and this is kind of for the server-side logic. And then the other one is Visual Force. And Visual Force can be thought of kind of like our web tier. So it's a lot like ASP or JSP back in the day, where we have tags that are processed on the server side and emit HTML. Or you could just ignore all of that stuff and just use standard JS, HTML5, and CSS.
Excellent. Dave, thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you in the future.
You bet.
Thanks.
My pleasure.